What's up, guys? My name is Adriel Rivera, and I make music in my shed. Join with me today, somebody else who also makes music in my shed, Garlic Butter Burger Ambassador, Tegan James Pres, Washington.
Now that is the damn truth right there. that is, I mean, quite possibly the best burger on the planet. A garlic steak burger from Steak and Shake. Get a double because you deserve it, and also get it with extra garlic spread because you deserve that too. Fantastic.
Like, so what you're saying is that after this podcast, we're gonna go get garlic butter burgers.
Why did you just do this to me? We just had this conversation.
Yeah, but now it's like on video, so it has to be like I'm trying to convince you right now for the people.
I mean, I'd love to.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, yes, I would. Let me tell you, I really would love to. But I really gotta do some work though. Gotta do some work.
But like that is work because we just talked about it right now, and then going to eat a garlic butter burger, since we've already mentioned it on the podcast, and podcast is part of your marketing strategy. Like, you need to be able to back up the factual evidence with or back up the speculation with like actual evidence. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I see what you're saying, but I want to throw out there that there is definitely multiple instances of me being in a Steak and Shake online.
Well,
because I love the place.
Well, pull up a picture then. But you can't. Send me a picture, and if you can send me a picture of you eating a garlic butter burger, I'll put it up. But guys, if there's no picture up here, you know he's not telling the truth.
Bro, the pictures exist. Like I'll send you one.
It's false information. Anyway, we're gonna be talking about our song, "On My Way." Sure, isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
This is the first time I don't say my song. I would say our song. Cause guess what, bro?
It's ours.
Exactly. This is mine and your song. What do you think about the song?
I love this song. I was so happy to make something with you from scratch. Being in here for the entire process was fun.
This is the first song we've done that for.
Yeah.
And only song we've done that for.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. But we got to do that again. But before we start talking about doing stuff again, let's go over the song, shall we?
We shall.
Okay. I was waiting for the response. Let's go. This is On My Way.
I think that we've been talking for too many days. You can't say we're not blending in so many ways.
Yeah, always overthinking. Fell in love when we only linking. We died down, but it's growing season. So in season, killing me like it's open season. It's hope and leaving in open region. Inside my heart, we slowly picking. No potent reason. I know we tweaking. Ain't supposed to be this hard, girl.
Talk to me. I don't know what you want from me. Honestly, it don't matter 'cause I'm on my way. Not a day either way, just
talk to me. Don't know what you want from me. What you want from me. Honestly, it don't matter 'cause I'm on my way. Not a day either way.
baby, we got a good thing, and I like it. Somehow I think you feel me, so let's try it. Baby, we got a good thing, and I like it. Somehow I think you feel me. Baby, we got a good thing, we can't hide it. You got me on the mood swing, but I ride it. Baby, we got a good thing, we can't hide it. Somehow I think you feel me. Talk to me. I don't know what you want from me. Honestly, it don't matter 'cause I'm on my way. Not a day either way, just
Talk to me. Don't know what you want from me. What you want from me. Honestly, it don't matter 'cause I'm on my way. Not a day either way, just
Sorry for the little lag at the end right there. CPU kind of is a little tough on this one on the laptop, but you know. Hey, check out this project file though. Doesn't it look so beautiful?
It's so pretty.
The most organized project file you'll ever see on this podcast. And this is this is the reason why it's so organized and like color coded and like all the icons is because I put this project file on my course, my vocal mixing course, so my students can see how I mix a real song. Not just like a course song, but like a song that I've actually released and gotten some streams on, 400,000 to be exact.
Real.
So yeah, this is why the project file is like the most organized project file you'll ever see on this podcast. And so let's dive into it. But before we do, any questions, comments, concerns on what we just listened to?
Nah. What about you?
I'm just wondering why we sound so good.
I mean, I guess we're gonna dive into that a little bit, eh?
For real. All right. So first things first, let's go over these drums because we got them labeled up here. Verse drums, guys. Let's see what we got. It's been a minute since I've looked over this project file. Well, I don't really have a reason to go back.
Yeah.
But that's what we got going on for the verse. And then over here in the chorus, it switches up a bit. I got a question.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything about the production when we were doing this? Do you remember anything from when we were making the song?
Yeah.
In terms of production?
Yeah. No, I remember actually like a good portion of this one actually. Like I think when I think of a lot of my songs, it's hard for me to remember of, where I was at or like how the process went or whatever, but like this is pretty vivid in my head. What about you?
Cheers. Yeah. And I was actually I asked that because I was going to mention something about the drums that I remember we had talked about. Because with these drums, I remember because we have different patterns going on for the chorus and the verse. And I remember having the chorus drums be the verse drums and the verse drums be the chorus drums, and you're like, nah, now we gotta switch them, we gotta flip them around.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do not remember that specifically, no.
Yeah, but so I remember that because like again, I'm a person that really likes consistent drums. And I've shown you in my songs, I tend to do those like on the beat, like doom doom doom, those drums as the chorus because it's more consistent of a rhythm. And so I feel like it helps with the chorus. But you wanted to flip it around because there's more things going on. And it felt more like a chorus type of drum. And I think either way would have been really good. But, I like how it sounds like.
Yeah. Hey, me too.
Me too, bro. Me too. All of us do. All right. Next, we got the bass line. Arguably the foundation of this song. Let's give this a listen. Do you remember this bass line?
Bro, no. Okay, so apparently you remember way more than I do.
So I remember like this bass line, for the most part had like the same kind of rhythm, and the reason why we have the dun 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 at the end right here, where like the rhythm kind of changes up, is because you thought of that. Because I had played this bass line out.
Yeah.
And originally it was just this like part repeating the whole time, and you can actually see like this is split up into two.
Yeah.
Here, let me remove it because like if you stretch it out, this was what it originally sounded like. Oh, well, hold up. I don't know if it's supposed to sound like that. That's not what it was. It's something. It was something different than that.
Yeah.
This project file is probably just a little weird in some areas, but but it was a different. It sounded more similar to like this back here. So, but I remember you specifically being like, what if you switched up the rhythm at the end? And when you told me how to, like, what you were thinking, and when I actually did it, I was like, nah, you're right. Because this, it's crazy how much of a difference like rhythm can make.
Yeah.
Same notes, just like that feels better.
Yeah. Nice little vibe right there.
For real. Now let's go to these chords. I know you got something. That you got some stuff you remember about chords.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look at these. Yeah. So when we made this song, it's funny. It's like I'm like talking you over these chords as if like they're like background music.
Go for it, bro.
When we made this song, I remember you advocated for these chords. We had a different like pattern going on. It was not this sound, and it was not the same like rhythm.
Yeah.
I remember I was like, I don't remember exactly what it was that I was playing, but it was something different than this. Still same chords, but like different rhythm, different sound. And I was like, let's scrap it, bro.
Yeah.
Let's scrap it. And then you're like, nah, like let's see it through. And we saw it through, and then we came up with this.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because like if I had pushed more for like, nah, this is not gonna go anywhere, we would not have had the song.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
I wonder what the other song would have sounded like that we would have made.
That one would have gotten 10 million streams.
Yeah. Like imagine, bro. Imagine we made like Out in the Multiverse. Like that guy, they
Made a
moved on to
banger.
another song.
They made a heater. Nah, but this one, I mean, like, nah, I'm so happy that we like went through with it though, because
Yeah.
it's like this is so good. It's such a good song, and it's definitely like, we talked about this off the podcast. Like this kind of like gave us a direction for our sound going forward when we do collabs.
Yeah.
Because this and FWB has a very like indie, but like R&B almost type of feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Something we both fit on, and we both really like the sound of.
Yeah. Right. Yep. I remember when we were making it too. Like the goal was kind of to do like a little bit of like a Jaden, summertime.
Yeah.
Or what's the other?
Are you talking
one?
about the song?
Yeah.
Cabin Fever.
Cabin Fever. Yeah. He also
Yeah.
has Summertime is another one of his songs, right? Or am I wrong?
There's Summertime in Paris.
Summertime in Paris. That
With
one.
Willow. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I remember that was like kind of like the goal, going that direction. I think we did a pretty good job in kind of getting that vibe.
Yeah.
You know, that surf rock vibe.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember with the synth. Like, yeah, you were definitely trying to give up on that, and it was the sound and the chords, and you were just like,
Yeah. Right. And so after this, I have some guitar going on here too, just playing the chords underneath everything else. And this is my old guitar. I will say the tone of this guitar nowhere near as clean and crisp as like my new guitar, which kind of sad because like, you know, what if we brought in my new guitar on the song? That would have been crazy. But
10 million streams, bro.
oh my god, that would have been the difference of everything. But I didn't have that guitar at the time, but even without it, good. It's good.
Yeah.
But what's crazy
What's crazy
is this guitar solo right here that I was doing for the, I guess it's not a solo because it goes behind the vocals, but like in the second verse, I remember when I played this,
Yeah.
and then we were both like, yeah, no, this is it. Like, listen to this. And yeah, I mean, just like putting it together with everything else.
Baby, we got a good thing. We can't hide it.
Like, nah, that's too smooth.
Yeah.
Too smooth.
I love that. I love that part. That's like that's probably my favorite part of like the instrumentation is when you do the guitar solo part. Yeah.
I feel like it's so smooth, and like I feel like it hasn't gotten enough credit. I have not heard anybody talk about it, you know, from the comments on YouTube and things like that, or like DMs or comments, things like that. Nobody's pointing out the guitar. Justice for the guitar, bro. The guitar solo.
Hey, I love it.
Me too, bro. Me too. And that's what matters.
Real.
Then we got these chords, these bell chords underneath for the chorus. And I forgot to mention it too, but going back to the guitar real quick, in the first verse, there's just little guitar accents. But yeah, so those are the bells. And then we got some effects going on here. I actually really like this effect. Well, first, the producer tag. It's in there. I remember you missed it the first time when I showed you it, and you're like,
Yeah.
you didn't throw your producer tag in there. And I was like, no, I did.
Yeah, I remember that.
But after that, we got this little effect going on, and I love this little effect. And so, like, mixing that in with everything else, it's just like subtle in the background, you know. But the chorus, you could probably hear it a lot better.
Supposed to be this hard, girl. Talk to me.
But yeah, so there's that. I love those little effects, bro. And since we're on the topic of effects, let's look at the effects for the intro of the song. So we got this crowd talking at the very beginning. It goes over the chords just to like give some atmosphere. I've got some train station ambience. And then in the midst of all that, we have an actual recording from when we were like doing the making the song when I was recording, and this was posted on your story, and so I took it from your story and then just threw it into the song.
Was not ready for that, bro.
Because why not throw it in? So here, if you want to give it a listen, guys.
Boy, you suck at singing.
And it's because I was recording one of the verses or something like that, or the chorus, I think. And then I didn't know you were recording me the whole time, but like I messed up on a note, and I was like, dang it, and I had to restart it. And this was like the third or fourth time I already restarted recording, and then so yeah, no, bro said I suck at singing, and that's why I yelled. But yeah, and it's thrown in there. I don't know if people pick up on it or not, but yeah, that's us.
I think we've been told.
I'm gonna try to see if I can find the story so I can send it to you. You could put it in here because it's cool.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, so production wise, is that it? That might be all the production stuff out of the way. Now going on to the vocal part of it, right? Let's give this a listen real quick. So here are my vocals.
I think that we've been talking for too many.
Hold up, give me 1 second because I muted all this automation. This automation definitely needs to be unmuted. But here.
I think that we've been talking for too many days.
Hitting those high notes.
We're not bonding in so many ways.
I love that transition sound right there.
Yeah, no, that's fire.
And actually, I remember when we were making, or when I had like done this idea, I had made it so that it goes like, cause towards the end of it right here, it repeats more than the beginning right here. You know, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I remember you telling me like, cause you preferred it when it was longer, and I preferred it when it was more chopped up like that.
Yeah.
And so you're like, let's meet in the middle and let's do like longer at the front and then chop towards the end. And
Yeah.
I think it turns out real good.
Yeah.
So there's that. I love that sound, and then we kind of have a similar thing going on towards like the second verse over here, where there's like these.
Baby, we got a good thing. We can't hide it.
You know, and then over here too.
Talk to me.
But yeah, so
I love
Um,
that part, by the way. Like your verse at the end there, that second verse.
yeah,
I love that.
thank you.
I love that. Like I remember when you came up with it and everything, and we were messing around, and because we basically like we didn't really have a structure yet. You know, we
Yeah.
were just kind of coming up with like ideas and whatever stuck.
Yeah,
But I remember you had that when you're like, oh, this got to be the first verse, and I was like, I see what you're saying because I vibe with this heavy, but like I feel like it would hit as a second verse when you're really into the song and you can just yell that entire thing at the top of your lungs, and that's exactly what I do when I listen to this song.
really? I don't
Yeah.
remember that. I don't remember wanting that to be the first verse, but that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Okay, so going to the chorus real quick before we move on to your parts. The chorus, right? Might as well mention it here since we're on the topic of the chorus, but I don't know if people, I don't know what people assume, but when I mentioned to people like, yeah, Pres wrote the chorus, they're like, oh, I didn't realize that, you know, and I wonder if it's because I sing it first,
Yeah.
or something like that. But yeah, but you wrote the chorus like that, like these are all your words, like not like I think I might have inputted like a little bit on the melody or something on some spots, but like,
Yeah.
nah, bro wrote the chorus. Bro wrote the chorus, guys.
It was fun, man. It was fun. It was cool working like this. Yeah, we need to do this again.
Yeah, for real. For real. Let's give it a listen, though.
Talk to me. I don't know what you want from me. Honestly, it don't matter 'cause I'm on my way. Not a day either way, just
There's my high vocals right there. And yeah, one more thing, too, is like towards the end of your chorus, you're muted right now, so you're not going to hear you, but you'll hear me. I'm like harmonizing,
not a day either way. Baby, we got
you know, like that. So just throw that in there. Let's move on to these Pres vocals, though. Sheesh. Pres verse 1. Let's have a look at this. Let me unmute all of this right here.
Yeah. Always overthinking, fell in love when we only linking. We died down, but it's growing season, sowing season. Killing me like it's open season. There's hope and leaving in open region. Inside my heart, we slowly peaking, no potent reason. I know we tweaking, ain't supposed to be this hard, girl.
Jeez. Do you remember this? Yeah. Like, because when you recorded the verse, you recorded this verse multiple times to get like the best performance.
Yeah.
And we took this from a different verse than what you have here because we were like, this one sounds cooler.
Bro, I be doing that all the time. It's always like those little ad lib things. I'm like, man, like why? How come I got my cleanest vocal take, like everything beautiful, but like the at the start is awful, and so I just take it for something else. It happens all the time.
Yeah, no, I get you, and I do that. I've done that before too. I wonder if we could see the of this vocal take. Yeah, look at that. Look. What is this? Are you cool with me exposing
go
you?
for it, bro.
Whatever is going on right here.
Yeah.
Let's see. What are you saying?
Hey, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like us recording. Yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't even hear the yet.
Hey, yo. Yeah. Always over.
Yeah, that did not hit like that. The other
True.
Here, hold up. Let's do a quick comparison. Yeah, comparison.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there's a clear winner to me.
Yeah, because that's more of like a This is more like a yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's chiller, bro. It's more chill.
Yeah, I was trying too hard for real in the first one.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo, yeah. Like, bro, chill.
There you go. There's that.
Bro, I remember recording those vocals was so like it
All
took
the
me
harmonies.
so long to do
yeah,
that.
so many tries. I do remember that. But you got it, bro.
Eventually.
And it sounds great. It sounds beautiful.
Thank you for mixing it well.
Oh, as always, bro. As always. And then we got your Pres chorus. Let's hear that Pres chorus.
Talk to me, please talk to me. I don't know what you want from me. What you want from me, what you want from me. Honestly, yeah. It don't matter cause I'm on my way. Not a day either way.
There it is.
Good job, bro.
Dude,
Good job.
good job to you, man.
Love your ad libs.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I want to point out one more thing. Let me see, where is it? Is it here? Yeah, I think it's this one. You know what this is?
No. There it is.
I remember this was like something, I think it's like something in a Jaden song you heard, right?
Yeah.
Where he's like doing some sort of yelling thing and
Yeah.
you're like, I want to do that. And then I think we both did one where we're yelling and you're like, I don't like mine.
Yeah.
We're going to use yours. And yeah, I was sitting on the couch just like over here. You were sitting over there. You clicked record. And like we just recorded me yelling in the room just inside of house. That's why you hear it in the background, like the beat a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah. And this is me like yelling. And so we added a ton of reverb to that and just like hit it in the background. Like you hear it when you pay attention to it. Yeah. And I remember like tweaking it too and like asking you, is this good? And you're like, a little more down, you know, a little up, a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So
Gotta get it perfect.
for real.
Open leaving in open region inside my heart. We slowly picking up.
Yeah. So I really think like nobody catches on to that, but we know it's there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean that's like the bigger things, like, you know, are like that's it.
That's a song.
That's the song, bro. That's the production of the song. Yeah, man. Where any stories you got in mind from this production that you want to share?
I think I shared all that I wanted to, for real. What about you?
I mean, so far, yeah. And again, too, we did a whole podcast episode when this song came out on your podcast.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you guys don't know, he has a podcast called Manifest Recordings.
Mm-hmm.
And On My Way is one of those episodes that we recorded not too long after the song came out.
Yeah.
And so there we'll probably have more stories that are a little more in the moment.
Yeah.
That we'd probably be sharing. But we never really broke down the production. I don't think we probably didn't touch on some of this production stuff.
Yeah.
Well, for sure we didn't touch on some of this production stuff. So if you want more On My Way content, go check out his podcast. But yeah, that's that though.
That's that.
And if you guys want early access to my latest releases, which could possibly be featuring Pres,
Maybe.
feel free to sign up to my early access list down in the description below, and you'll get early access before anybody else does every month. You know what time it is?
Yeah. It says something about quotes.
Quote of the week.
Let's do it.
Sorry guys, we forgot last week's quote. That wasn't on purpose. My fault. My bad.
Yes. Sorry, guys. We're gonna do better. Okay. We promise.
What you got for a quote?
Oh, sheesh. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
So that's important to me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. No, I agree.
All right. Here it is. The intolerance of your own mistakes is an intolerance of the process of learning. And that's from Russ, from his book, It Was You All Along. And I mean, that I like that quote because I said this a couple podcasts ago, but I really enjoy learning. And so
Yeah.
I think one of the best ways to learn and one of the quickest ways to learn is from learning from your mistakes.
It is.
You
It
know?
really is. Yeah.
And so if you don't allow yourself to make mistakes, acknowledge when you make mistakes, tell yourself like it's okay, then you're not going to learn as fast as you could be learning.
Yeah.
So yeah.
For real. Another thing about mistakes too is that I feel like when it comes to learning, like you hear all the time what you should be doing, and I think if you like, it doesn't solidify into yourself until you actually experience, I guess, your mistake.
Yeah.
Cause like, okay, I'm trying to compare this to something. I don't want to compare it to something that I shouldn't be comparing it to. As in like drug abuse.
Okay.
Like you hear all your entire life, don't do drugs, you know. And there's some people that will hear that their entire life, still do it, and then go through rehabilitation, and it's like you don't really learn. Well, I mean, okay, I won't say you don't really learn because it's not like we're doing drugs, but it's like you get what I'm saying though. Like you get the type of.
You're talking about some people have to touch the stove to know it's hot.
Boom.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know if drugs would be something like that would be taboo of a topic to dive into with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll let them decide.
We'll let you guys decide. Yeah. Shout out to rehabilitation.
Real.
Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely like I'll give one of my examples, I guess, too. Maybe I should have started with that. Like posting content, consistent content, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or complacency, I guess I should say, is a better thing. You hear all the time, like, don't get complacent, keep posting content, don't stop. And like I knew that, but like when I was on YouTube doing like, you know, 2 videos a week and then I stopped doing it, I was like, it's fine, because I got complacent. I was like, I'm doing good on YouTube. If I stop for a little bit, nothing's gonna happen. But something did happen. I stopped growing, and like that's like now I know now, like, don't get complacent, keep going, you know, type of thing.
Yeah.
And so it didn't really solidify though until I like, you know, like got those negative effects through my own experience. And so yeah, I agree. Russ.
Real. Shout out Russ.
Shout out Russ.
You got to be learning from your mistakes.
You really do.
Otherwise, you're just like otherwise you're just making mistakes.
Exactly.
Like at least learn from it.
Exactly.
So you can try to do better next time.
Actually, our friend, mutual friend, TJ, he told me, which shout out TJ, appreciate you, bro. He was saying how like, because we were talking about kind of the similar topic with mistakes and stuff. How like, you know, I'm like, damn, you know, because he told me, Adriel, I think you're one of the smartest dudes that I know, and I'm like, I really appreciate that. Like that means a lot to me. Shout out TJ.
Shout out TJ.
But like, but I was like, but I made so many mistakes, bro. Like you have no idea how many mistakes I've made, you know, when it comes to all the stuff that I do. And he's like, well, and he was telling me, I would merit that to, I don't know if merit's the right word, but he's like, I would attribute that to your wisdom or something like that, because he was saying like how much you learn from your mistakes shows like your true intelligence, right? Because there's people that will make mistakes and make the same mistakes over and over again and not learn from it, you know. But the faster you can learn from your mistakes, it just shows the kind of, I guess, intelligence you have, something along the lines of that. You know?
Yeah.
He definitely worded it in his own TJ real, like, you know, the guy.
Yeah.
He definitely has a better way of talking than I do. Bro talks so well.
Yeah. No, for real.
Shout out TJ.
Shout out TJ.
But yeah, no, and I really appreciated what he said, but like I also agree with what he says too. It's like, you know, somebody that makes the same mistakes all the time, it's like, what are you doing, bro? Like you should know by now.
Yeah. I think it also, if you can, learn from other people's mistakes too.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know, like there's things that you've done that you've come to me and you'd be like, all right, I messed this up. One thing that pops out in my head is the ads.
Mm-hmm.
When you were talking about ads and how you were running a campaign that did super well and then you just shut it off.
Yeah.
And you're like, don't do that if that happens to you.
Yeah.
And so now I know to not do that.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, it's important to learn from mistakes, whether they're yours or somebody else's. Like, do the best that you can to gain something from it.
For real. For real, bro. If you have a good performing ad like I did, do not turn it off. That's so dumb.
Now
Bro,
I know.
I had the best results anybody could have asked for, and I was just like, "Yep, $200, spent it. We're good." No, I should have kept going. You live and you learn, bro. You live and you learn.
Yeah.
All right. My quote. Let's see. I've got a few written down. Which one? What's a good one? Which one should I bring up? Since we're on the topic of like I guess entrepreneurial vibes, business vibes. This one's from a very frequent person I quote. Alex Hermosi. You can't be busy and broke. Pick one. And I have in parentheses, yes I can.
I just heard that the other day, man.
But I mean, like, I can see what he's like. I see what he's saying in the context of what he's saying. He's like, if you're, because this was in one of his podcast episodes, and he was basically saying like, if you're trying to grow your business, like if you're doing like 20 consultation calls a day, and you're keeping yourself busy, like, well then you're taking actions to become wealthier, you know. And so, because this was in the context of like scaling your business and stuff, and how some people say you can't scale certain things, because it's like unsustainable. And so he kind of, based on that topic, you know, he got into different tangents and stuff like that, but this was based off of that topic, and basically saying like, if you're not taking action, well then like be broke, I guess, you know. But he's like, you can't be busy and broke. Like, you gotta choose one of them.
Yeah.
Which I agree to an extent.
Yeah.
Like I agree. Like, you know, and we're definitely taking actions. Like, well, I'm taking action. I'm not gonna include you in here with me.
Well, yeah, but then you included me, and then you didn't include me anymore, and then like that kind of hurt. It was like, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean we're
Me too, guys.
we're taking actions to like grow our careers and stuff like that. So like, you know, I don't think we necessarily fall into the category of like only being broke. We're like broke, but like with hope. You know what I'm saying?
Broke with hope is great. That very much represents the way that I feel. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So
But I think to me, when I heard that, I was like, I realized that I am both. You know what I'm saying? And so to me, that caused me to kind of go in my mind and maybe reprioritize some things. And so I'm currently still working on that. But like,
how long ago would you say that was?
a week ago or something. Not
About
very long
a week ago.
Yeah, so something like that. But yeah, so I've been thinking about, because like I don't want to be both of those things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's no need to be both those things. If I'm working my ass off, then like I need to figure out a way to get compensated for that. You know, like I think that's on me. But yeah, that's kind of how I perceived it.
I see. Yeah. I mean, we kind of touched on that topic a little bit, you know, because I was, when we were at Steak and Shake, which isn't the last episode, I mentioned the garlic butter burger. We have not gone to Steak and Shake yet.
Unless we have.
Yeah. We don't know yet, because it's still the same day. But our search changed, you know, so
yeah,
it's assumingly different days.
It's a new day, guys. By the way, we didn't do this on purpose.
Yeah, I just have this shirt and he has this shirt, so.
Nah, we kind of did it on purpose.
Sheesh.
We kind of did it on purpose.
Anyway, when we were at Steak and Shake, we were talking about how I reprioritized my business, where I focus, like, you know, I didn't want to juggle around with YouTube and stuff like that, and I focused straight on just growing. Like, my main goal this year, biggest goal, I mean, I have a lot of other goals, but biggest goal is, like, I want to grow my email list, so I got to have focus on that. And that's what I've been doing. So far, so good. Thank you guys for joining in, actually. But yeah, because it's like, I know through my email list, I'll have more connection with you guys. We'll grow a stronger fan base. And by having a stronger fan base, that will lead to stronger career. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the goal. That's the ultimate goal, you know? And so, yeah, reprioritizing, like, I feel like even though I'm still stacked on work, it's like, you're never not going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like there's more direction because it's like, at least, like, I don't have to push weights in all sorts of directions. I could just push it this one road.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I was trying to think of like an analogy that was a weird one, but let me like rephrase that so that I sound smarter. You know?
Okay.
Now I don't have to push multiple wagons. I have 3 wagons.
Get it together, bro. Come on.
There are 3 roads and I have 3 wagons.
Okay.
And instead of trying to push all 3 wagons down 3 different roads, I'm pushing 3 wagons down 1 road.
Genius.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's easier that way.
For real. Yeah. You only have to go one direction.
Bro, smart.
Thank you. Yeah. You like my analogy?
Yeah, man. That was real good.
Thank you. Very smooth, right?
Very smooth. I mean, you just thought of it just like that.
Yeah. No need to reword it or anything.
Right.
All right. Well,
so I have 3 wagons. That was great.
if you guys like this podcast, feel free to leave it a 5-star review on Spotify. I love the reviews. I love seeing the numbers go up, and it really means a lot to me. So feel free to give it a rating. And if you want to get in touch with us, feel free to follow us on Instagram or anywhere else in the links below. This has been Tegan and James Pres Washington. I have been Adriel Rivera and still am. And we make music in my shed.